Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for hopping on and listening to the recording. I know a lot of you couldn't make it for this time. So, again, thanks so much for hopping on and listening in on a little bit more about coaching, what we do as coaches, my story as a coach, and just really to answer your questions that you've had. Um, Honestly, for a long time, I have a lot of the same questions. So, I thought I would make this video for you just to kind of explain what we really do. So, long story short, I have been a coach for 3.5 years now, which is crazy to me. So much has changed within that short amount of time. 3.5 years ago, I moved home from school. I had something going on at home where I had to essentially move home. A friend of mine got really hurt, and I wanted to be home. I felt depressed and anxious, and I wanted to be at the hospital and be that comfort for that person. So when I moved home, I really kind of lost myself. I stopped taking care of myself. I got really actually depressed, anxious. I was like not going out with my friends, like crying in my room. Um, and my roommate at the time actually was a coach, and she was like, I remember her doing these workout programs in the basement at our schoolhouse, and like looking amazing, feeling amazing, and she would do it within like 30 minutes. And I had been going to the gym, but I wasn't seeing any results. So when she reached out to me, thank freaking goodness she did, because I needed it so bad. Um, Honestly, like, I knew that it worked. I knew that these programs were amazing. I saw her meeting these new friends and like having this accountability group. Like, I wanted to be a part of that, and I knew it was something I needed. When she reached out to me, honestly, it was like a light switch. I was so excited to take care of myself again, eat healthy, do these workouts. And so I committed to a 3-week program. I did it in the morning before I went to school, and then I would come home, and sometimes I would do doubles. Like, I was just so excited about it. And I finished the 21-day program, and I sent her my results, and she was like, "Oh my goodness, like, can I share your results on Facebook?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, that freaks me out, but I guess you can do that." Because 3.5 years ago, I was not the girl that you're seeing today. I was very shy, very introverted. Like, my face was like red over everything and anything. So even just like having my face on Facebook and my transformation, like, that was big for me. But when she posted it, I had all these people coming to me like, "What are you doing? Like, tell me what you're doing." And I was just kind of like, "Yeah, like, my friend, like, she's a coach, I'll send you her way." She had asked me to coach about 3 times before I finally said yes, and I joined within 2 months of these programs and jumped into coaching. Um, when I first started coaching, I honestly had so many fears. Like, I don't want to put myself out there. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, I don't have any clue how to like run a business. I'm not at my goal weight. Like, I had all of these fears running in my head. Like, I'm from a small town. No one's gonna want to join me. I know everyone. Um, what were my other fears? Like, I'm introverted. I'm not gonna be able to make videos. Like, literally every fear that you probably have right now that you're thinking in your mind, I probably had 100%. Um, but honestly, I just had fun with it. I took it day by day. I was sharing my journey on social media. I had fun with it. And honestly, I had this huge team, this huge support system of women. Even though I was a new coach, they really helped me kind of feel like part of a community. And that's something that really helped me. Because if I didn't have that, I probably wouldn't be where I am today. So that's something that really helped me as a new coach. And my coach really encouraged me to read personal development, which at that point, I didn't even read books like at all. And when she told me about personal development, I was like, all right, I'll give it a try. So I decided to read a book called You Are a Badass. And it literally changed my business for the better. Just kind of looking at this opportunity in a different perspective. Just not having that fear of what other people would think of me, because that was something that really freaked me out. So long story short, here I am 3.5 years later, and I am so in love with this business. Like, it's allowed me to do so many things that I wouldn't have been able to do otherwise. I've been to New Orleans, Indianapolis. I earned a trip to Mexico, my very first trip, and I got to bring my boyfriend for free. I got to bring him on a Caribbean cruise. I'm leaving for Punta Cana in 2 weeks. I got to go to California. Like, this business like literally changed my life. And I'm not going to say that earning these trips was easy, because it wasn't. I just really I really learned to be myself and put myself out there. And that's really all you need to do as a coach, is just be yourself, share your fitness journey, and people will be inspired by that. I learned throughout my coaching journey that if you try and be perfect and you try and be this person that you're not, then you're not going to attract people, because people will be attracted to you and will be interested in what you're doing if you show the real you. And if you show them that you're a human too, and you make mistakes, and you eat like crap on the weekend, and you you're not this walking like fitness person that's perfect, because nobody relates to that. So I think like my biggest thing for new coaches is that like you don't have to be perfect, and you don't have to be this version of yourself that you're not, because people are going to be attracted to the real you and who you are. So that's what I love about coaching, is you literally get to be yourself, share your fitness journey, fill up your cup, and then fill up other people's cup. And like, that's never something that I really had like an opportunity for. So that's a little bit about what we do as coaches. So I'm just going to kind of explain to you like, what do we do behind the scenes and how do we make an income? So I first joined this business as a student, and I was working. So if you're sitting there like, I don't have time for this, like, this is like crazy. Yes, you do. I was so busy. Like, I have coaches on my team who are nurses, teachers, moms, like literally everything in the book, and you can make this business work. You just have to put in that time. If you put in an hour, even if it's pockets of your day, you can still build your business. And we have trainings for new coaches. So first of all, when you first sign up, you're going to be plugged right into a new coach training. It literally can take like a day, not even. And that's going to get you started right away. Second, we have what's called a tracker, and they literally have you like fill out your business tracker. I still fill it out. It's so helpful. And they tell you how long to do this for. They tell you what you can post, but like obviously making it your own. Like how many people you should be inviting daily to your opportunity, which another thing is people get afraid of inviting people to what you have to offer, whether it's the boot camp or the coaching opportunity. You're going to be inviting people to this to join you. And it's not salesy. It's something, you have a gift to offer to people. And if you come off as like showing people that it works for you, and that these products are working for you, and these programs are working for you, it's not going to come off as salesy, because it's helped change your life. So why wouldn't you want to help somebody else and change their life too, right? So it's not like you're just like messaging someone being like, join me, like blah, blah, blah. It'd be different if you weren't doing the programs, and you weren't like drinking the Shakeology, and you weren't like using the products. But it's different when it's actually changing your life, and people are relating to you and know what you're doing. Then it won't come off as salesy at all. Another thing we do is share our journey on Instagram, whether it's through a post or Instagram stories. Again, we show you how to do all of that. You don't need to worry. And honestly, at first you might feel really uncomfortable, which is normal. I was so uncomfortable, like watching my old videos. It makes me want to cringe. But honestly, it helped me grow as a person, and honestly it's fun, and you really like learn you really learn how to step outside of your comfort zone and grow. Another thing that we do is we get people results. So obviously we run, oh my gosh, there's like a fly. We run an online fitness community. You can join mine, and basically if you'd like, you can add your customers into the boot camp that I run, excuse me. And that way you're not like on your own all by yourself right away and having to run that all by yourself. You can run that with me and be a co-host with me. And another thing is being a product of the product, showing that you're doing the workouts, showing that you're drinking the shakes and it's helping you, obviously, and personal development. So we literally get to take care of ourselves as part of this job, which is incredible. So that's what we do as coaches. When you are doing all of the things, and oh my gosh, do you see that? What the heck? Okay. When you're doing all of these things, you're going to obviously start to sign up customers. And that is where you start to earn commissions. We get paid every single Thursday. And you first off get paid by 25% commissions. And obviously when you sign up a customer, you earn 25% commissions. But when you start to build your team and rank advance, which we will teach you all about as well, this is when you start to earn additional bonuses, which is awesome. And this company does not guarantee any level of income. It's all about the work that you put in, of course. But this company has allowed me to not have to work my job full time. I actually make more with coaching than I do with the job that I went to school for. I've been able to go on so many trips because of this, and I'm not saying this to brag or anything like that. Like, that's not what I'm in for. I'm just showing you what's possible. And honestly, I am so close to just doing this full time because I am so in love with this business and I have so much passion towards it. I've met literally my best friends through this opportunity, all because I reached out to them and asked them to join. So if you're really on the fence of joining and you're like, I don't know, honestly, the worst thing you can do is think, what if? Because you're never going to know unless you try. The worst thing that can happen is you get the best results of your life. You're earning more income, you're meeting new people, you're traveling. Like, there's no like bad thing that can happen. And if you find like coaching is just not for you, like it's not like what you expected or whatever, that's fine. You can cancel and it doesn't cost you anything. So hopefully this is helpful. That's pretty much a little bit of my story. I could go on forever about that. And what we do as coaches, how we make income. If you guys have any other questions, please let me know. And I'm happy to answer them for you. So have a good night, guys.